are concerned, because if Envy can take this match, they get ahead in the group by basically like 1 point. And if Dignitas win, well then Envy are right back to square one again, just trying to get wins on the board. So
Yeah.
this is and as far as the underdog situation is concerned, Team Dignitas definitely the underdogs here.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting matchup on this particular map because, as Thorian always likes to point out, this is the map that Happy always thinks that they're best at. And at the same time, I feel like this is one of the maps that Dignitas likes as well. So I think it is a map that both teams favor, and that usually means an entertaining match.
Oh, we got Shoxy going toe-to-toe right now with Nico.
Yeah, 22 HP versus 100 though.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I actually think that this might hurt Envy in the long run, because this is definitely nicely done by Nico. So they'll get to choose which side they want to start on, Dignitas. Nico having won that 1v1. But for me, this is probably Dignitas' strongest map. They just feel like their T side, they're able to get so many rounds on T side Inferno. Every time I watch them play on this map, it just feels like they're able to get like 6 or 7 on the board, which is just insane. And do that consistently, consistently as well.
Yeah, and their playstyle is actually pretty, like, it's nothing mega super strategic either. It's very straight up forward. If you give them room in banana, they will take that area. They will try to search middle, try to get some picks there, and then just work with whatever ground they have to work with.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that they love to get control of T, essentially. This position here that I'm outlining on the map, I mean, they love to get control of T and just sit there and just, you know, wait to see if anybody's going to be peeking these angles right here and just get that free kill and then speed up behind it.
Yeah, I think you can. The problem with that way of playing is that you can easily bait him to spend a lot of time trying to gain ground, and then they will end up having to do a high speed, like a really, you know, speedy decision on what they want to do when their clock is running down. So I think that play style needs a bit of variance because it is pretty easy to sort of bait it out of them.
Yeah, that's you know, the counter then is to play ultra passive and just sit and wait. And play that waiting game, right?
Essentially, you play aggressive with the smokes first, and then you just fall back and play passively.
Well, as far as that's going to come down to MSL. Apparently, he's put Z's behind his name. I don't know why. But MSL, he's going to be the one basically when he's going to be he's going to be calling the shots for Dignitas. It's going to be up to him basically to change the pace up when you go for those kind of slow plays, but also when you decide to turn up the speed and go for the YOLO rushes. We'll see if Envy are going to be on point with that, but you know, we'll find that out in the second half because Dignitas are starting on the CT side, of course, as well, and so curious to see what approach they're going to take on their CT side, if they're going to choose to be aggressive here early on, or if they're going to try and allow Envy to just run into the blender early on. Kind of yet to be seen here, as we are paused at the beginning of this match. Don't know the reason why the pause came through either, guys. So as soon as we do,
yeah, I guess it goes live right away when the knife round is done, and they were not ready for some reason.
No, they're paused. The paused, guys. Sorry about that. So, yeah, this is a little awkward, a little unfortunate. But Envy, the last round, well, on Dust 2, they went 3 Kevlar, 2 sets of nades on their T side. So, do they do that again here on Inferno, or do they just go full out running gun YOLO, like Titan style, where you just go 5 Kevlar on T side?
Well, both could work. I mean, the more common thing is to have 2 people with nades, maybe a couple of smokes, field flash to work with. So that will give you options on either do a B execute or do an A execute, one or the other, and just to start with, have a bit of a feel of what the CTs are doing.
Okay. And as far as Dignitas are concerned, what do you think that they need to go for in their pistol round here, perhaps? To do they have a go-to that comes to your mind right off the bat?
I mean, CT pistol, it's a bit like, it seems a lot of teams like to get early knowledge on, like, let's say Nico's position. He's got the best spawn right now. Like, what he could do here is just run through boiler, check what's happening on second middle, and that will give you a lot of information early on. And then just maybe you can either smoke down banana or keep car smoked down banana, and just sort of try to burn as much time as possible.
Okay, this is really lame. I'm bumping things back around, man. We're going to figure something out. We're going to figure it out. I'm also going to raise my voice. And apparently, like, no matter what I do, I can't seem to get the mics right for the people in the chat. So we'll just have to fly with it and figure it out round after round. As far as this match is concerned, we are live now in the pistol round. And Dignitas, they do go for 4 Kevlar, 2 flashes on Nico, and a kit as well. So he will be pretty much like the point man here for Dignitas as far as the rotations are concerned. And he is playing close to Arch as well, so he's ready to pounce either way. Usual spot for him, though. He does favor that. And AC peeking out into Banana. Gets slapped in the face by NBK. Perfect timing by NBK. Drops him down to 9 HP.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a big push from Envy any second now. A lot of pressure on MSL and AZ. AZ with just 9 HP to work with.
Let's see. I mean, this nade at the back, that's so sick. It gets right onto AC, who's hiding behind new boxes. And then MSL gets sprayed down by Smiths through the smoke. No backing up there. And a perfect pistol round as far as Envy are concerned so far. They get 5 players alive onto that site. They manage to get into alert positions here as we see Happy picking up 2 headshots on the rotators through CT. Pimp and Nico gone. And Kirby, the last man alive here. Not a whole lot that he can do in this position. 1v5. But that couldn't have gone better. That was like flawless.
Yeah, it was spot on, and especially that nade to the triple boxes that just blew AC away from the map. And then the shots through the smoke, I believe, on the second guy in B as well, and that was site clear.
That was way too sick. Can they even catch Kirby? There's no saving that Kevlar there for the young Dane. Not going to have anything to work with in the next round, or nothing for free at least. You're going to have to spend some money here, man.
Yeah.
But that...
Dignitas usually goes for the smokes here, and they try and like play the choke points and try to stack one of the sites.
Oh,
like smoking the choke one to B and smoking the T in the middle, and then they choose what they do after, stacking either top of mid or banana. See if they do that.
Well, they are currently going for the smokes, as you can see. Four players having bought up smokes on Dignitas' side, and a bit of a healthy mix over on Envy as well. 2 SMGs picked up, 2 rifles, and a Tech 9 on Kiyoshima. But Kiyoshima is like one of the most lethal players with that pistol right now, so don't underestimate him. He may only have a pistol, but he can still wreck your face. Dignitas, however, 4 Kevlars picked up, and they still have the smokes as well, so they're trying to run down the time, but it looks like Team Envy, as far as they're concerned, it's going to be action on the B site for them. Yeah, there's the patient tap, tap, tap. Wait and see if MSL is going to peek forward. MSL and AC still holding on. AC still has a smoke, but that's not going to matter. Envy showing that they are very good at going through smokes fast, only losing the 1 player. Shoxy gets picked off, but then AC is gone, and once again, 4 players alive on this site, but 2 very quick entry frags going into it.
Yeah, risky play from Envy, but at the same time, when the CTs do this, when they smoke both the choke points, I think that's like really, you sort of have to take a gamble, and they took the right gamble.
Yeah, and as far as the setup is concerned, this is almost like textbook as far as what they did versus TSM last night. B, 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 lots of B. So we'll see if they decide to change it up when they decide to break that routine and go towards the pointy letter if they want to go towards A anytime soon. But Envy, so far, if they have success, they might just stick to rinse and repeat. Nico's going to get on that bomb, tap it, trying to draw somebody out, and Happy comes rushing back in. Nico hoping that he did enough damage to make one of them go up with the bomb, but that's going to be Smiths. It's not even Happy. Happy lives. Whereas Nico does not. So there we have it. 2 rounds on the board now for Envy. And not a lot of joy for Dignitas. Why no joy not to?
Why no what?
Why no joy? Why no joy? All right, they can't get the shots through Dignitas.
Yeah.
MSL gets overwhelmed. AC doesn't get anything in that round.
No, it was decisiveness of Envy. They just pushed in together and they did it well. That's it.
Probably the best team right now at doing that.
Hesitation is what usually kills you in those situations, and they had none.
And we'll look at this. Early on, at least, they're going to try and push up the T. Nico gets spotted. NBK knows he's holding that corner now, and they decide to commit to this. They are changing it up early. They're going to go through to this A site, and Smiths will not be able to pick off Nico. He instead rushes him down. Nico going for the repeat, and he gets punished for it. MSL and AC, last 2 players alive here for Dignitas, rotating around. 1 in Banana, and he's dead, and it's now going to be MSL, the last man alive here in Library.
The big thing for me here. All right, now Envy is getting this a clean anti-econ probably. Very likely. Not losing a member.
Nicely done not to. You just cursed them. Good job, bro.
Oh, well.
Whew. MSL down to 35, and Smith's going to cut him off.
See, I'm not a caster. I'm just here to fill in, so I don't give curses.
The coach can't curse? Is that it?
No, dude. Doesn't happen.
That's good to know, man. I'm going to have you do all the predictions from now on. You were pretty much spot on with Virtus Pro, so we'll see, Need to get you to do one for Dignitas, but it's too late now because we're 3-0 right now for Envy, so we've already started. That would obviously skew the score, or your guess at least, so.
We'll see for later, dude.
We'll see for later. Next map in line. But it's going to be the first buy round coming out for Dignitas, and they go anti-rush B. 3 guys here. Straight nades to the bottom of it. They've got the smoke there to block it off as well. But they're not going to find anybody. I mean, Envy going textbook stuff as well. I mean, textbook on their side, going up mid, second mid, starting to put shots into apartments. I want to make sure that Team Dignitas, if they're going to take control of Banana like that, they aren't going to get anything for free over here either. They aren't wasting much time.
Yep, Envy really doing just patience here. A nice shot from Kyoshima on AG. Not sure if the smoke just wore out or what happened there.
Oh, that's horrible timing. Because I was changing the volume there as well. So, unfortunately, we saw it, but we didn't see it. And
Good job, Semler.
yeah,
Good job.
everybody hates me now. Nice.
Probably.
That game sound was kind of loud. So, I'm dropping it down just a scotch. And we'll see. If the game sound needs to be brought up again, we will do that. But as far as Envy are concerned, man advantage now going into this. There are no more smokes left for Team Dignitas to play with. This is all going to come down to whether MSL can hit the shots, because Pimp has taken out Happy, but that's the lurk, and that's actually a bit of a signature move, and we already see Dignitas start to rotate an extra man over to the B side. Pimp won't be far behind, but Shoxy just lays waste. MSL is gone. Nico alive in construction will take out Smith, brings it back to a 3-on-3, and they still need to get this bomb planted here, Envy. Smokes to go down, however, but there's a gap for Nico to exploit, so if they try and run onto this site, he's going to be able to pick them up, but Shoxy holding on the angle, goes for the flash, runs through, wild spray, and Nico doesn't get the kill. Shoxy's still alive.
Yeah, they're very low, though. Shocks and Kyoshima.
This is definitely not a pleasant position here. They're trying to pick off NBK. He's the only guy with full HP right now waiting in pool. And so far, NBK's done a fantastic job. He dodges the bullets, he picks up the kill, and now he's trying to catch them out, and he will get the one, and he runs out of bullets. NBK's so low. Shoxy and Kyoshima both low as well, but Shoxy finds a way out. And Nico, despite his best efforts, well, no, Shoxy looks like he wants to come back in here. And he actually takes the fight with Nico and wins.
Yeah, a lot of information from Pimp going to taking that duel in the middle. He got the kill. He knew Envy was going for B, but still Shoxy getting that entry kill towards B was really nailing the coffin there. That was the most important small detail in that round. Even though Dignitas had the knowledge, still Shoxy able to get that first kill, that insta headshot was very crucial.
Yeah, MSL he's getting red. They're on point with this B site crack. Like, they just crack in every time, Envy. They're getting the kills on AC or MSL. Doesn't matter who's holding there. They just find that guy instantly. That's got to be so frustrating right now for Dignitas as well, because, I mean, what do you do? How do you not get shot in the face?
Just position yourself better.
Well, nicely done there. Well, Nico shows that he can shoot Shoxy in the face just fine. He gets that shot first, and MSL walks into Happy. Lurk paying off here for Happy, but still 2 kills going on to Team Envy as they try and push onto this A site. So they've actually made this a fairly costly round here, although, as I say, that Kyoshima will find Nico over at Arch, so now back into a 3-on-3.
And Kirby in a really tricky situation there. Ooh, he had a really good position, but no armor, just cost him.
Yeah, no armor, aim punch, basically saves Happy's life, and wow, and he gets the headshot on AC as well. Happy, that's way too close. Pimp, is he going to be the hero? Goes jumping down, takes the fight with NBK, but does not get the job done. And so we will be going to 5-0 for Envy. A fantastic start here for the Frenchmen on their T side of Inferno. Yeah,
that looked really good for Dignitas in the beginning, but still Envy retaliating from the situation. And yeah, at this point, Dignitas really need to start picking up the rounds. There's no way around it. If I found 5-0 on T side Inferno, it's a really tricky situation when you're Dignitas.
Yeah, that's just so grim. I'm really impressed so far with Envy. Just their ability to be able to get in here, and it's all about those entries, man. It's all about those entries. They're just hitting shots.
Yeah, Nico needs to start doing work with the AWP.
Again, Nico, he's struggling right now. NBK will catch out. That's actually Smith's to find Pimp, but a key frag there on short. This could open up things for Envy, although the rotation does come out fairly quick, and they do manage to establish a defense once again. Kirby from Pit picks up 1, but then Happy comes out of nowhere and just walks onto it through Pit, picks up 2. And it's going to be a pretty clean take here on this A site for Envy.
Definitely. Great play from Envy so far. Happy's timing for maps. He just read that situation perfectly and got to essentially 3 kills. And that just won the round for them. It's like everything Envy is doing so far right now is just denying everything Dignitas is trying to do. Like, Nico is trying to play a bit more aggressive with the op. He gets flashed off. He falls back. He gets flashed off again. And then the pigs come to the short, it goes back and forth, and Happy comes in with those 2 kills, and that was essentially it.
I'm just looking at the frags right now. 9-0-1 for Happy. Smith's in at 5-0-2, 7-0-2 for NBK. Man, when NBK's landing shots, that's when you really know you need to be afraid of Envy. But like Nico, it's like you bring up Nico, and we're seeing him just have these moments where he's not really able to shine. He's still the man with the most frags. I mean, he's tied with MSL now, but it's like 3 frags basically sitting there. It's rough. It's real rough. AC needs to get on the board. 0-0-6 for him. He's nearly pulling a James Bond on us.
Yeah, not looking good, dude. But yeah, Envy just playing really good. It's more than anything. I think it feels like it's Envy doing good work, and not Dignitas just playing really badly.
Yeah. And now we look basically aggressive banana control coming out here. Actually, they do go for the touchdown nade bottom, but it doesn't really connect with anything. And I love this nade. Malo combo basically to get top. Kiyoshima waiting to see if he can pick anybody up there, and Kiyoshima will clear it out. So very early take here of top banana. AC, there's the flash, completely ineffective, still wins that duel. So he's on the board now, he's got his frag.
Well, this is what they need. They need to get the entries and then have the room to work with after. Now they can just chill out, keep smoking the choke points, let Envy try to do something.
Yeah, exactly, now they can wait. Although AC just throws out his smoke fresh. That was right as it ticks past a minute, though, so that's going to clear a bit early, but then MSL still has his smoke. They've done a fantastic job so far of holding on to their smokes on this B site. If Envy decide to go for a smoke rush, I mean, they've been effective with it in the past, and we're going to see some nades come in here, so this is going to keep Dignitas on their toes, essentially. MSL throws out his smoke, 40 seconds left, but they aren't going towards this B site. Pimp rotating over right now, trying to get over to Arch. He wants to get over to that B site quick if he needs to, but it will be a take straight up onto A, through short, and through apartments. Happy is there, but Kierby starting off strong for the balcony, gets a double kill before finally getting taken out. And unfortunately for Pimp, he doesn't have a target to go for. Timing was horrendous. He does tag Happy down to 11, though. Could make the difference here as a man advantage going onto this A resite. A take on the resite. Well, A retake.
Yeah, good positioning from Kierby and Nico, but Nico just not able to help his teammate.
Oh, this is big now. Shoxy, your time to shine. We haven't seen you really since Dust 2. Can he actually make this work? 1v2 clutch situation. Sprays down one. Goes for it. Full HP on Pip, though. He's got that Glock. And look at this. Shoxy just buying so much time. There is no kit. No way for Pimp to win it. And that's what we're talking about. Shoxy working his magic. Victory bell has been sounded as well, not to.
Yeah, I don't know what to say at this point, to be honest with you. Pimp was really much doomed since he had no kit to work with. But he was whiffing a few shots there, for sure. But still, I don't think he would have won, even though if he had gotten Shoxy earlier. So yeah, Shoxy doing a good job, just wasting that time.
And this is just agony right now for Dignitas. 7 rounds down. And yeah, it's just force by every day, all day.
Yeah, and even they got the first pick Dignitas did on that round, they still lost it. So it's getting to a point where it just becomes really frustrating when you've been trying to do everything and just every single time your opponent keeps winning the rounds. That's when you start feeling a bit hopeless.
No, they do get a great crossfire, and Pimp is there as well. Shoxy and Happy both down, and that's what we're talking about now. They got 1 last round. They get 2 this time, and AC takes out Kiyoshima. MSL still alive, though. Smith turns away, does not get flashed, and they have the battle, and Smith wins it straight up. Wallbang headshot onto MSL to clear him out, and the smoke goes up just in time to block out Nico.
And this gives a chance for Envy to actually win it. It's still winnable. 2-3 will be a side Inferno.
And look at MBK. Before I can swap to him, he dies. Nico is there. Pimp's still waiting back at Speedway, expecting a backstab. Instead, it is going to be MBK holding from Banana. And they're probably going to start figuring out where he is now. All 3 players are going to be alive on this site. This is going to get real problematic here for MBK. They've cleared the site itself. They know that nobody's in construction. Now they know where he is, and MBK lines them up! Oh my god, did he actually do this? There's no time! No kid on Pimp!
Wow.
Oh my god! NBK with the double spray. They actually light it up for him, and Pimp knifes the air in frustration, not knowing what to do with himself.
I don't know what to say at this point. How am I going to analyze that, dude?
What? How do you analyze that? I can't believe that they actually pull that off, that NBK gets them to line up like that. Pimp is going to be shattered, though, because there's a split second there where he needs to get that kill, and he's just too late.
Remember when we were talking about frustration coming in? I think it just doubled in 10 seconds.
8-0, and again with the aggression up in apartments here from Pimp solo this time, though. No Kierby to back him. And Kiyoshima comes jumping, and jumping headshot. Oh, man. Talk about the frustration mounting. Oh, get out. Get out. Now what?
Pepperonis.
Now what do you do? Well, Kierby hears them all stepping into apartments, but he can't do a damn thing in this situation. Rotation comes out from his mates, though. He was quick to communicate the fact that Envy were already taking over this A site. And Smith from Graveyard is going to pick up the 1. 3-on-2. situation here. AC fights back, gets dropped down to 28 HP, but he's still in a 1v2. Man advantage maintained here for Envy, and the man holding on the balcony as well. He doesn't even get spotted. Kiyoshima does spot AC, however, so fair trade. And, well, one thing to note here is that AC does have a kit.
Good for him.
Can he get the kills, though? Oh, he goes for the straight defuse. Man mode, but Shoxy's never going to let that happen. Not with the man advantage. He can go for the peak. And they get 9 rounds.
Only thing I'm going to say from that round, it was Kiyoshima just throwing pepperonis all over Pimp's shattered world and wounds. That was hilarious. Jumping shots from AK. Wow.
Oh man, I can imagine. Like Pimp is an emotional player as well. Dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Pimp, definitely he can feel the salt, and so man, that's not going to help things here. Team Dignitas still 0 rounds on the board here on their CT side of Inferno, and I said that they've improved at picking up T rounds, but I think this is starting to get a little. It's becoming a bit of a tall order here.
Dude, at the same time, I think it's really cool. We're seeing a glimpse of what we're used to from Envy. I mean, this used to be an everyday feat from them, essentially. Yeah. It's just being away for a while.
Oh my God, Happy, you are godlike. Jumps down, gets the kill. Nico does take out Shoxy, and Kiyoshima takes out MSL. That's the rotator out. Nico letting them know, trying to delay that bomb plant, and it will for just a moment's time. So that's going to be enough for NVK to go ahead, plant it in peace. Nico and AC now, there's no backing up. You guys have lost 9 rounds.
There's no return to get at this point.
They're just going to kind of hold around here, it looks like. Smoke should be clearing up on long, but so much time has passed. Neither of these guys have a kit. I'm wondering if they can find one somewhere.
Probably not.
And, well, one thing to take away from this is that, Envy are pretty low on economy, so if they can actually get some kills, some exit frags, it's not too bad a situation for Dignitas.
Yeah, apart from the fact that they're 10-0 down. CT Inferno.
No, it's all about the money. Come on.
All right, cool, okay.
I gotta give it to Happy though. That was ludicrous. Jumps out, lands on the car, and gets a double spray down on the guys holding short stacked. That's ridiculous. That's when Envy are just basically past the point of no return. They're on fire right now. And Happy with 13 kills as well. He's taking the lead here for this team.
Yeah, I mean, if Dignitas is not on tilt mode, I'm just gonna have seriously, how could they not be? They've been losing some ridiculous rounds here.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, man. What do you do? And now this is where the gambling starts to come out, basically. Quad stack at A site early on. They leave one man, and that's AC, alone on the B site. There's a smoke down here, and Shoxy is playing with him. The rest of Envy now moving up into apartments. They are looking like they may want to go for the same kind of play here. Happy taking point, again, leading the way. And they do have Shoxy once again setting up. You can see him getting the angle just right. There's the flash. And now Happy going to take point, but this time no joy for him. Instead, it's Kiervi to actually manage to pull off some pretty decent damage. Pimp doing work as well. NBK to take out Pimp, however, and now it's into a 2-on-3 situation, but this is still feasible for Envy. They can get this bomb plant down fast. MSL holding on short, and he's got the help of his mate as well. AC is rotated over. And so now Dignitas, do they play it safe? They don't get baited. And now you hear that bomb getting planted. And Kiyoshima holding in pit, picks off the first man, AC. However, he's been spotted. They know there's a man on balcony, but Nico is already wrapping up long, and he gets a free kill onto NBK. It's going to be down to Kiyoshima alone, and he's not going to get it done. MSL there with the flank from short. And now, finally, Dignitas are on the board, Natu. It was possible after all.
Yeah, seems like, there is still hope in the world for them. The worst thing that could happen at this point would be them losing this round right after. Put them right there in a nice position where 1.5k in money, everything's reset. But okay, let's hope seriously, for the sake of this match, I really hope Dignitas are gonna win out and then win the tier list round, and then we actually have a match here. Because otherwise, it's gonna be not a really not even an entertaining match.
A disappointing match. You can go ahead and say a disappointing match, because I would expect more from Dignitas as well, honestly. Even against Envy, one of the best teams in the world, no doubt about it. Dignitas, they're closing in. They're closing in, so we should expect more rounds than this from them. Sometimes it's just a freight train, and Envy, that's the caliber of the player that they have on their team as well. It's just, these guys start rolling, it's so hard to stop them. We all saw that. This is a major championship winning team right here.
Yep.
Alright, but as far as the setup is concerned right now, Team Dignitas, again, with 4 players on this A site. They have continued to set up where it's just a single man holding a banana. That's AC all by his lonesome. Goes for the aggressive smoke at the bottom of the banana once again. And Kiyoshima, no joy, but gives away his position, so AC's able to call out that there's at least one player, T-Pit. And now where's the setup? Because they're going to have that flash going through. They have Shoxy kind of drawing attention over to Boiler here. They really are hoping that somebody's going to get in, well, basically just get impatient. Trying to push these angles, and Nico going to try and change it up. He gets smoked off, and they're going to put two guys through Arch here. This is going to be very interesting now. Could be that wraparound, and they're going to just run right into MSL, who gets caught jumping midair.
I think that was a mouse wheel bug from him.
I agree. That did not look good, and that's going to be real painful. Nico walks out and annihilates Shoxy, however, so that's going to be a good start. And now we have AC alone on the B site. It's going to be up to him now to hold the line. He's got to stay hidden and basically pick up this kill when it's crucial. Kiyoshima caught midair. No headshot this time, and AC comes through with a double kill. Swaps out for the AK. He's not going to get the final one, but the damage is done, and it's going to be down to NBK, literally on fire, getting that plant. And that's how it is done right there. AC getting the key frags, buying the time.
Yeah,
solid hold on that A side as well.
Definitely. It was, yeah, definitely AZ was the man of the hour in this round. He'd have made it possible for the rotation to come in, close it out after getting those two crucial kills. And yep, Envy going for that B split. MSL getting that first pick on the split, but then I think it must have been a malfunction and him having his jump bound to mouse wheel up or down, and unfortunately he cost him his life.
That's like agonizing when it happens as well.
I've had that happen.
Yeah,
not good.
No good. That's why, man. Spacebar for life. And well, Happy takes out Pimp, who was lurking in the apartment. So nicely done there. And Envy now with a very early initial frag in this round. See AC kind of changing things up, going for a little bit more of an aggressive take towards bottom banana. But this is now where it gets scary. What at this point? What do Dignitas need to do when they're a man down in this kind of situation? Not to.
Just what they're doing right now. Gamble through an A, one playing aggressive, but AC has to be careful not to get picked off here. He could be easily shot through the smokes and stuff. So they need to stack one of the sides essentially and just have the right feel.
Well, here we go. AC spots that flash. Great reactions from him. Goes for the aggressive smoke, but he still gets picked off by MBK, who was just too quick for him. We have MSL rotating over on Speedway. He's going to try and cut them off with an HE. Does some decent damage, but no kill. And now that bomb will get planted for free here. Envy, this is perfect for them. Great timing for them to hit on that B side, realizing that there was only just a solo man on the other side of that smoke that they'd have to deal with.
Yep, they got it spot on for sure. And getting that pick on AZ as soon as they did, really did wonders.
And as far as the timing is concerned, I mean, it's pretty much what you were saying. You know, the Dignitas, they have to go for a gamble, stack a site, and probably Envy are sitting there thinking the same thing. Where, if I was Danish, would I be? Would I be with the bacon, the letter B? I don't know. Go. They're making this a bit more costly, but Envy right now doing the right thing, essentially trying to hunt down these remaining rifles. And 3 will survive for Team Dignitas going into the 14th round. That is of the utmost importance. And we aren't going to waste any time here, Dignitas. They're just going to go straight into a bye. They know they've got their backs to the wall, that they need every round they can possibly get here. But 11-4, potentially best case scenario here for Dignitas. That's a bit of a stretch.
I think it's possible to take time out in this league as well. Like, and I think it is. I think they should have. I think they should have taken a time out at one point because of all the things that happened. Really, cool down a bit, chat, just try to regain the feel of actually playing instead of getting ranked. And yeah, take it from there.
Oh, guess who's very sad right now? That's AC and MSL.
Yeah.
Who again get like perfect entry. AC actually had a nade in his hand.
Yeah, they have nothing going on the B side. They're just getting destroyed left and right on B. I mean, it's not going that much better on A, but still.
Oh my God, Envy. It's like watching Envy, like what Envy did to Fnatic yesterday on Train. It was like of a similar status, like just outright domination, basically. They just look completely unstoppable at this point. Everybody hitting their shots. Happy's at 15, but MBK still trailing behind him at 14. Smith's at 10. I mean, very consistent across the board. But now Nico, double digits for Dignitas. He's got 10 kills now, too. That's big. I mean, kills not really what's important at this point, really.
No, not really. It doesn't really matter. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. When you're getting destroyed, whatever. You have 2 frags or 25 frags, doesn't really make a difference. You're still losing.
That's it. It's all about the big W. But Nico gets flashed in and takes out Kiyoshima. That's not too shabby there. Nearly gets a second kill onto Shoxy as well. Very close call for Shoxy. That's still 3 players alive here at the top of T. That bomb is waiting there as well, but Pimp could hit the timing to come through Boiler. Shoxy goes stepping past, and he spots Pimp. Actually managed to make his way out, and he just gets completely shut down. No luck there for Pimp. MSL gets returned on, and everywhere Envy are taking fights, basically it's just refrag. It's like, okay, we lose one guy, but then there's another guy, and there's this guy standing behind him too, just to make sure that we manage to get that kill and trade effectively here. Their T side is looking so spot on right now when they move together as a group. And well, AC is going to be the last man alive here. Last round as well, so no saving in this scenario. No kit, so he's really running out of time. And a perfect flash opens it up for Shoxy to peek from the pit. Pick off AC on long, and that's a 13-2 finish at the end of the half. And wow, this time around, I didn't just disconnect from the server. I got kicked out of the game.